Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the secrets of big business just by looking at their official paperwork. And today we are diving into Beneficient's latest report where there might be some interesting news about their common stock and warrants. So stick around folks, because this one could be a wild ride, and if you appreciate getting straight insights from Corporate Doc. You meant to make sure you are subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where we break down further insights and you can connect with other savvy investors. Alright, let's get straight to it. We are looking at a current report from a company called Beneficient. And what is really interesting here is that they are releasing some financial results for a period that ended back in March of 2025. This is filed on the 29th of September 2025, so it's a bit of a delayed release, but hey, better late than never, right? Now typically these reports are packed with dry financial details, but we are going to cut through the jargon to tell you what it all means Beneficient is talking about their results for their fourth quarter and the full year that ended the 31st of March 2025, and they are doing this through a press release which they have released along with this SEC filing. This means they want the public to know their numbers, and these numbers are important for anyone holding their common stock or their warrants. Let's talk about what specifically is registered with the S. EC for trading Beneficient has its class a common stock trading under the symbol BENF on the Nasdaq stock market LLC. And for those who hold warrants which give you the right to buy more stock, Beneficient also has warrants trading under the symbol BEND. Also on the Nasdaq stock market LLC. This tells us that Beneficient is a publicly traded company and its stock and warrants are accessible to investors. Here is a little tidbit Beneficient has checked the box indicating it is an emerging growth company. This classification allows them certain flexibilities in how they report their financial information, particularly with new accounting standards. It means they are likely a younger company or one still growing rapidly, and they've opted out of some extended transition periods for financial reporting, which is a choice that shows they want to be current with their financial disclosures. The core of this report is the announcement of their financial results for the fourth quarter and the entire fiscal year that concluded on the 31st of March 2025. They are essentially telling the market how they performed financially in that recent period. Even though the report is being filed later, this press release is their way of sharing these key performance indicators directly with investors and the public alike. This press release is attached as Exhibit 99.1 to this filing, and it is incorporated by reference into this report. This means everything stated in that press release is considered to be part of this official SEC document. Think of it as the main event, the actual financial news is all in there. While the filing itself is a bit of a formality, the press release is where the real story. Now we need to look at the actual financial numbers that are being reported here. Beneficient is discussing their class a common stock, which is their primary type of ownership in the company, and they are also mentioning warrants, which are essentially options to buy more stock in the future. These are the two main securities that investors would be tracking. The fact that both common stock and warrants are called out specifically in the data means that their financial performance is tied to how these securities are valued and how they might be exercisable in the future. The company is giving updates that could directly impact anyone holding these instruments, potentially affecting their value and their rights as shareholders or warrant holders. And finally, to wrap things up, we see that this report has been signed off by Gregory W. Ezell, the Chief Financial Officer of Beneficient. This is his official stamp of approval on the accuracy of the information presented in this filing. It shows that the top financial executive of the company stands behind these results and has ensured they are reported correctly to the best of his knowledge. Now looking at this filing from a broader perspective, Beneficient is providing a financial update for a period that ended several months ago, while the exact numbers themselves are detailed in the press release that is incorporated here. What is crucial is the timing. Beneficient is a company that has its class a common stock and warrants. Traded on the Nasdaq, this means that investors are constantly monitoring their performance and any new information that could affect stock prices. The fact that they are reporting results from March 2025 in September 2025 suggests a potential lag in their reporting cycle. This could be due to the complexities of accumulating and verifying financial data for a company that is either growing rapidly or has some unique operational challenges. The focus on both common stock and warrants is also telling. It indicates that the company views both as significant components of its capital. An increase or decrease in the value of the common stock directly impacts the potential value and exercise price of the warrants and vice versa. Without seeing the specific numbers from the press release, we can infer that this report is setting the stage for the market to evaluate the company. As recent performance, this is key for understand the health and direction of Beneficient, and investors will be looking for signs of growth, profitability, and stability. If the company is an emerging growth company as indicated, it means they are likely in a phase of investment and expansion, and investors will be scrutinizing these results to see if that investment is translating into future revenue, or if costs are outpacing growth. The biggest takeaway here is that Beneficient is communicating its financial health via a press release. As part of this report for any investor, this is where the actionable details lie. The company is providing transparency on its performance for the year and quarter ending the 31st of March 2025, which is vital for making informed investment decisions. Whether you are holding shares of their common stock or their warrants, the fact that they are registered on NASDAQ means these numbers can have a say. Swift impact on the market price of BENF and BENFEBW. In conclusion, Beneficient is playing by the CC rules by filing this report and providing its financial results. Investors should absolutely read the press release that is attached to get the full picture of the numbers. The timing of the release might be a point of interest, but the content of the financial results themselves will ultimately determine the company's valuation and its future prospects. Alright, that is our breakdown of Beneficient's latest filing. What is your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company? Future, drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives done. Forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.